12 points in a classical balance. 1982. Chung Hung, British Columbia. The Chinese-born artist created the sculpture from western red cedar and described it as a sine curve, a line whose end joins the beginning to form a loop. Glass blowing demonstration. The sculpture is called Bambini. So there's quite a few of these sculptures along the side of Preston Street, and this one here has a bunch of puzzling inscriptions along the cube base of the sculpture. This one here says, "Ah, my days in Syracuse. Never forget first meeting your grandmother in Piazza Archimede by the Fountain of Diana. Love, your grandpa." What's that all about? Here's another one of those puzzling sculptures. This one says, "The violin is passed by holding the left hand under the neck and the right under the body, as one would pass a sleeping infant. Mark Frutine Fabrizio's return." Mark Frutkin Fabrizio's return. That's what it says. Hello, Pasqualina and Giuseppe. We're waiting for you here for the feast of San Giovanni in Fiore. With affection, Renuzio. Sorry for my pronunciation. There's a butcher here holding a pig. Some little eateries down here and gift shops. Called McClintock's Dream, made in 1978 out of paper mache, wood, and acrylic paint. Dear Maria, I found work. I will send for you soon. Love, your Berardino. what I just walked through, the iceberg sculpture. The iceberg sculpture by artist Bill Lishman. The iceberg is composed of welded stainless steel parts, the tallest extending 13 meters high. Smaller pieces that represent ice chunks are found at the base. Around the iceberg is the Arctic tundra. The sculpture's size dramatizes the natural differences in scale that define Canada's Arctic, where icebergs and towering mountains contrast with tiny plants in a treeless terrain. There's a sculpture up here, and I think it has an interesting story. Yeah, so this badminton racket looking art installation here was installed as a nod to a famous badminton player named Jack Purcell. The only problem is that the famous badminton player Jack Purcell is from Guelph, Ontario. Ottawa's Jack Purcell was a community volunteer who mended children's hockey sticks in the 1950s and 60s. So they paid tribute to the wrong Jack Purcell, or they paid tribute in the wrong city. These badminton rackets have nothing to do with Ottawa's Jack Purcell, who they were trying to pay tribute to. They wanted it here because this is the Jack Purcell Park. Not of the famous badminton Jack Purcell, but Ottawa's Jack Purcell. So this is a pretty unique and kind of funny art piece in our city. Twist 1.5, described by the artist as wooden spiral wind vane thing. This work was created right here in Majors Hill Park while the public watched. Made of Douglas fir, it mirrors the spiral motif common in nature. This statue of Sir Galahad was erected by the public to commemorate the heroism of Henry Albert Harper M.A., who in an effort to save the life of Miss Bessie Blair was drowned with her in the Ottawa River on the 6th of December 1901 in his 28th year. The statue is symbolic of heroism and nobility of character, a knight of the Round Table, Sir Galahad. Harper, who tried to save Bessie Blair, who was 21 at the time, had a prized possession of a painting of Sir Galahad in his office. William Lyon Mackenzie King, future Prime Minister of Canada, was friends with Harper. King was Deputy Prime Minister of Labour and editor of the Labour Gazette, and hired Harper in 1900 and was his boss. King described Harper as a man of fearless integrity of heart and mind. I was lucky to do what I did. How many people ever get a chance to do something that they really believe in? Terry Fox. On April 12, 1980, Terry Fox began his dream to run across Canada in support of cancer research by dipping his artificial leg into the Atlantic waters off St. John's, Newfoundland. Terry's run, which he called the Marathon of Hope, would do so much more by uniting Canadians in support of his heroic desire to better the lives of others. On September 1st, near Thunder Bay, Ontario, and 5,373 kilometers later, Terry's footsteps ceased as cancer reclaimed his body. 10 months later, it would claim his life. Yet Terry's heroism and determination live on in the hearts of not only Canadians, but all people worldwide who continue to pursue his dream by raising money annually in the fight against cancer. Terry's steps still echo in the legacy he continues to weave today through the example he set for all of us. Dreams can come true. This plaque was unveiled by Terry's parents, Betty and Roland Fox, on the occasion of the rededication of the Terry Fox statue July 1st, 1998.